Hi everybody, hello, welcome. So we've made it. Well, nearly. Once we get this page done, we've actually made it. We've done a September daily. We haven't missed a beat. We've done every single day. Phew. Actually, I'm not as tired this time as I was at the end of January. I don't know why that is. I think January, there's a new word. I think in January we tried really to do things outside the box. This time I'm trying to do things that I think would be useful to you if you were to go through it and then, as you were making a journal and think, oh yeah, that page is nice, that would work there. So the pages have been perhaps more ordinary, more useful than some of the ones we did in January, which were a bit ridiculous really, but they were great fun. Anyway, it's the last day. All the prompts have been scrubbed out. Alas, the journal boat is one short, but that was because I opted to not pick a designer and go with Edith on the 26th on her birthday. So there's all the prompts, and today is insects. Insects, yes. Well, butterflies are insects, right? So, yeah, okay. Now, the kit that I'm using for this, because I rolled a number 2 yesterday, which was Lorna, is a kit called the Calligrapher's Garden. And I've had it some time, and I haven't used it. I just printed it all out when I got it, because I loved it. And I'll go through bits of it with you. There is a lot of insects on it, which is what drew me to it for this project today. But I'll just quickly flip through them and you'll see, I mean, they're gorgeous. The writing, which is why it's called the Calligrapher's Garden, I guess. But just the brightness, it's lovely. That's the cover sheet. I don't know why I printed it out. No good to man, no beast, really. But you can see the insects and then the beautiful botanicals. Look at that iris. Love irises. So yeah, I mean, there's just a tiny little bee there, or whatever he may be, flying beastie. And this lovely big dragonfly. And this, which is, I just love it. It's a letter, and it's so gentle. I can't think of another word for it. Postcards for journaling cards, fabulous. I'm in the ephemera department now, obviously. Pockets and cards to go in them. Little journaling cards, mason jar tags, blah blah. And then we're into the pages, which are just lovely. Plain page, can't go wrong with a plain page. And these are writing pages as well, as is this one. Little ladybird up there. Tiny little coin envelopes with things to decorate them. File folder things. A big envelope, and there was 2 in this kit, and I've used the other one. I'll show it to you in a while. 3 big tags of journaling cards. They're gorgeous, aren't they? 6 tags on this page. It's 31 pages, this thing. It's enormous. It's an enormous kit. There we go. There's lots of nice little ephemera. Pockets, tabs. Look at that page, how colourful it is. It's lovely. It's kind of autumny, I think. I think it's got a bit of an autumn feel to it. And then some words. The Calligrapher's Garden, the Garden of Words, Field Notes, Journal, Dream, Botanical, Inspire, Botanist, I'm in the Garden, and Dragonfly. So yeah, I had quite a choice from all those papers. But I have made my selections. This is the other envelope I was telling you about, and that's the front of it. Fairly subdued. But look at the back. Look at that. And then, I've just put a little butterfly there. But look at it. It's glorious, isn't it? She's so clever. It's a really clever thing. So I printed some of the postcards off on cream, and I've popped them in there. So there's 4 with a blank on the back, So should anybody wish to journal on them, they certainly can. They just pop into there and I have a place for them towards the end. Right, let's cut my base page out. I tell you, I'm behind today. I usually have all this done, but I don't know whether it's because it's the last day or other things were happening, or I do not know. Talking of other things happening, the postman brought me a package today, a big package, and I have studied it inside and out, and I can see no clue as to who sent it. I'll show you it in just a sec. It's a fabulous package, really thoughtful, very kind of whoever sent it, but please let me know who you are. So that's the base page that we're going to build on, but I'll just show you quickly what this kind person has sent me. Look at this, it's enormous. And it's sewing patterns, which, I mean, the papers in here are fabulous. And more so, actually, I really love these sheets, these ones that explain to you what you're supposed to be doing. Because if you coffee stain those, they look really good. So I'm very grateful to have those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sewing patterns. Thank you very much. And then here we've got other things relating to sewing, all sorts of sewing stuff. Tracing paper, Simplicity tracing paper, Burda tracing paper, typewriter carbon paper. Fabulous, aren't they fabulous? That goes into there. Then how to fit a zip, and this little knit stitch dictionary. Oh, once again, gorgeous. Learn to crochet, but look at the image on the front. It's so of its time, so of its time. Directions are included for left-handed workers. Fabulous. That's what I need. Great little book, that. Look at it. Look at the images. Look at this woman with a pinny on, with all rick-rack around the edge. Oh, beautiful images. First Steps in Crochet by Patons. Beginner's Guide with clear diagrams, easy to follow instructions and simple things to make. Such as a really nice waistcoat. But look at it. Look at that overall image. Oh, grey hair made me look old. Yeah, well, I am old, so I'll live with it. But look at the tea cozies. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, someone's made a fabulous afghan. It's just great. It really is. Quilting with folded star. Yeah. But look at the colour of this already. Beautiful. And this, someone's photocopied this, so I'm wondering if they've made it. Funky Fur Magic, it's a hat and a scarf. Very nice. The Art of Crochet, crochet made easy for everyone. Lots of covers, really nice. Lovely, lovely images. And a knitting pattern. Wow. And this one, a Berger du Nord knitting pattern. And mohair, that used to be all the rage. When her hairstyle was fashionable, so was mohair. And my hair looked a bit like that too. And another, the original Funky Fur Magic. So whoever sent it, whoever you are, please tell me who you are. I'm very, very grateful to you. There's some really fabulous bits in there. All of it is definitely more than usable, goodness. So thank you very, very much. I absolutely wasn't expecting anything. when the postman knocked at the door, because obviously this didn't fit through the letterbox, and I thought, oh, what's that? And then Mr. F came in carrying this, and I said, what have you ordered? He said, I didn't order anything. So there we are, a bag of goodies. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let's get back to the business of the day. Right, what I've already done is somewhere here. I've got a doily. Not organised today for some reason. I've got a doily and I stuck it onto a piece of the design paper. So on the back, that's what I've got. This is the front of the doily, like that. And I left the back white, the back of the paper white, so it looks all nice and white and clean. So that would sort of have gone on that way, like that. I cut the circle, a big circle out. You can use a dinner plate or anything that you've got that's circular and that is big enough. I use compasses, and you know, use compasses if you have them. If your kids at home have got compasses, or your grandkids or whatever, you know, make use of them. I'm sure they'll be delighted that you're paying an interest in their maths kit. So that's that. Now what I intend to happen is, am I just going to keep losing things? Is that the idea today? No, that's my base. I'm going to cut this in half. So then, oh, I've cut that a bit short. Never mind, it doesn't really matter. So these are going to meet sort of in the middle. That's the kind of plan. So let's see if I can cut this in half. It measures 8 inches, about 8 inches. So I need to cut it at about 4. And hope it's something like straight. Well, that edge there is straight, so I can get a straight edge off there. And that's on 4 there, so yeah, let's cut that. Let's just check that this actually measures 4. Let's just see. Yeah, that measures 4. Wow. Yeah, let's have a roll call.
We have Kim Martin.
Hiya, Kim.
Roz.
Hello, Roz.
Judy.
Hiya, Judy.
Janya.
Hello, Janya.
Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Bernice.
Hello, Bernice.
Keong.
Hi, Keong.
Kerry.
Hiya, Kerry.
Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Jim and Peg.
Hi, Jim and Peg.
Who?
I know it's Peg, really. I didn't say hello to Jim either when we said hello to Roz. Hi, Jim.
Jim.
Too many Jims.
Too many Jims. Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
Vicky.
Hello, Vicky. Haven't seen you for a while.
Kenneth Wood.
Hello, Kenneth.
I think it's everybody. If I've missed you, shout out.
Okay. I can't see anyone there that... Yep. Right, so that's the plan. They're going to go like that on the edge. And of course, when you flip them up, there will be insects on the back. And maybe on that page, maybe I overlooked the insects. No insects on the back page, but it doesn't really matter because they're going to go there. So what I want to do now is make a circle to go in here.
Nancy. Stephanie.
Hiya, Stephanie. Hi, Nancy.
Just sneaking in.
Hiya, Will, just in case you're there. Sometimes I know you are there and I miss you. Right, so what I've done is... This is not getting organised with this page, is it? Let's just get organised. Just because it's the last day doesn't mean we can slack off. So what I did was I measured that and I drew a circle. So that will go there. On this flat bit, you know, this bit of the doily's all sort of frillified, and this is the flat bit, so that's going to go there like that. Just a bit of decoration, but I didn't want to cover up this. I wanted it to look nice and bright. So let's cut that in half, and it's actually on that line, so that makes life a little touch easier. Well, I'm saying it's on that line. Let's just check. 2 5/8. As my dad would say, as near as damn it. So that'll do me. Well, as my dad would have said, he isn't here anymore.
Kenneth Wood says, LOL, not Kenneth, but his wife, Isa.
As I was saying, Kenneth, I thought somebody's going to be laughing, thinking she doesn't know it's whoever. And as now we know, it's Isa. So, right, so that half can go there, like that. And this half can go there, like that. Yeah, we're making progress here.
Nancy says Will's getting his tyres aligned.
Oh.
The wheels on the car go round and round. She's singing.
There's a little gnat off. Yeah, I hate when you have to get things like wheels aligned and new tyres and new exhausts and things like that. I hate it because it's a lot of money and like nobody notices. Nobody says, whoa, look at the wheels on that. Yeah, but all things that have to be done. I suppose putting snow tyres on is winter tyres, let's say. It's getting closer to that time of year, isn't it? The temperature from Monday, the temperature just dropped.
Nancy O'Rourke says hi.
Hi Nancy, hope you're all right. Don't think we've seen you for a little while. I hope you're doing okay.
She's on the way to work. I just hope she's not driving.
Yeah. On the bus, maybe on the train. Hopefully. Right, so that's that there. It's coming together slowly but surely. Right, so I'm going to stick them on. So this is the end of Mr. Green. I hope whoever gets him really loves him. Because there is so much work in here. I mean, every day has been, you know, the sort of basically our video or our live or whatever, plus all the prep time and whatever. There's a lot of work in there, as you guys that are following on know. So I'd really like it to go. I'd love him to go to somebody who appreciates him. There we go. That's all right. It's not perfect, but it, you know, it's okay. Let's stick this one on. So yeah, this is the Calligrapher's Garden by Tailor-Made Journals, our very own Lona. So tomorrow I get a day off. Read for that. Tomorrow I get to prepare everything for the weekend lives. But there won't be any videoing or anything.
Sharon's quite poetic about it. She said a buttload of work.
A buttload of work.
And man hours.
Yeah. But you're right about the buttload. Is that right? Does that look right? Does that look okay? Yeah, I think so. I think so. So that's that done.
Janya says it's a sad day when Mr. Green's finished.
In a way it's a sad day. But 30 days, it's just unblocking my glue thing.
Gary Roberts says she's got the words of my way going through her head.
Really?
As she waves Mr. Green goodbye.
Oh. Right, what I'm going to do now is crease. Put a crease in.
Nancy's grateful for your dailies.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. No, I'm not saying that because I want everybody to go, oh, wow, yeah, you've done really well. I'm just saying, that as who was it, Sharon? There's a buttload of work in here.
And we're not talking a small butt either.
No, I do not have a small butt. Right, so let's crease that. I want to do it on the other side, I think. Let's crease it at just 1/4 inch, just so we've got somewhere to stick. And a little sort of hinge type thing. Right, so that's that. Yeah, and I want it to fold that way. I'll do that in a minute. Don't need to do it on top of your board, do you really? So I want this edge.
Judy says she can't imagine anybody that wouldn't like Mr. Green.
Yeah, I think you've got to be of a certain persuasion. I mean, some people like all shabby chic, some people like all vintage, some people like all grunge, whatever.
Kim Martin says she doesn't think she could use it. It would be a show book.
A show book. Well, Jen bought the last one, and I don't think she uses it either. I think she also bought an Edith journal from me ages ago, and I think she has the two of them side by side on the bookcase so they can chat, which is quite nice. I like that idea. Right, let's fold in this 1/4 inch hinge that we've just creased.
Louise Callahan says hi.
Hi, Louise.
She's finally caught alive.
How nice.
From Nova Scotia.
Wow. How nice to have you with us at Alive.
And she says, thank you for all you do. I call you Professor Paintalot.
Oh, I like that. I might have to adopt that. Yeah, when Mr. F's getting a bit narky or whatever, I shall remind him I am Professor. Oh dear. Yeah, he doesn't really get narky, but that's by the by. I think I've folded these both the same way, but never mind. So that's going that way. No, I'm all right. That's the writing at the top. Don't be daft. Come on, girl, get a grip.
Sharon says her butt is dragging with the work. She's only on page 10 and 11.
There is a lot of work. There is.
Kyung's on 12.
Well done, Kyung. Well, I've never told you. I've tantalised you by saying there's going to be a collab with Kyung, and it dawned on me yesterday after I'd finished the video that I'd said, "Oh, I'll tell you about the collab with Kyung," and then got way talking about something else and forgot all about telling you what it was. So I'm sorry about that. Such is life. Such is life. That is my life, actually. That's kind of. Right, so do I want to hook that over the edge? I could do that, and that would flip up quite nicely then. Let's just crease that down. Yeah, I think I might. And then I'll have a little gap in the middle, which is good.
Ros is on 9 and Janya's on 10.
Oh, Janya, you've got a sudden burst on.
And Kerry started in the middle. So she's on 19.
Well, Kerry would. Would you expect anything else? So, yeah, I'm going to put those there like that, and I think that looks quite nice. And then I'm going to put this fabulous envelope in behind it. And that's kind of it. I mean, I've been fussy cutting butterflies for Britain, and now I don't think I'm going to use them. I could put, yeah, I'm going to have to use a couple. Otherwise, all that fussy cutting will just be for naught. It will all be for naught. Yeah, I'm going to do that when it's kind of finished. So let's stick these on first. See, I still haven't told you about Kyung. It's because I can't really work and talk. That's the problem. I can only do one thing at a time. All this talk of multitasking. Oh, now I've gummed my glue up. Oops, that sounded like it was it. Yeah, it was it unsticking. Right. Let's just check. Top. Yep. Okay. Pop that in there like that. Fold it over. I could have folded more over. There's no reason why I had to be this stingy. But you know, it is what it is. just check on the inside that I haven't got any glue seepage, because that can happen.
Is that upside down?
That's the right way.
Is that?
Oh, that's upside down. Oh, no. But that's the right way. Is that the right way?
Is that writing upside down?
Oh my goodness, come off while I think about it. Told you I couldn't think and speak. So that you think that should be there, but I think I've stuck the circle on the wrong way round.
You're doing two left-handers.
Yeah, I think so. That's that. No, hang on. That needs to go there. Yeah, the circle is the wrong way round.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm going to have to make another circle.
Oh, you want me compass back there?
Yeah. Oh no, this is talking and speaking. It's no good. It doesn't work. Talking and speaking.
Messages or something.
Let's just find a piece of paper. Thank you. What about that? That's nice. See, these things happen to us all. So when you want to just fling your journal across the room and never journal anymore, I've been there frequently. It just happens. Accidents happen. Mistakes. But you know, can I remind you?
At least we spotted it.
I can't find the pages. I'm in the ephemera department. There's so much ephemera in this kit, honestly. Those are the lined pages, which would probably be safest with.
Shaz says hi.
Hi, Shaz. How you doing? Right, I think from now on we're into pages. So there's that one. Yes, that's beautiful. That one. That one. That's the cover. Don't want that. Oh, that one. It's got to be that one. Let's do this one. I don't know how much of the red we're going to be able to keep, but let's have a try. Right, let's.
Noella says hi.
Hi, Noella. I'm surprised you're not in bed. Right, let's see if I can make these work for a second time. So, where's the middle? I think that's the middle. Oh, that's the pencil end, that's not much good. And just a bit more out. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Actually, I should take it just a little bit more, shouldn't I? Because it's got to cover up the boo-boo one. Right, I think that's about the middle. Can I get those in? Yeah, let's do that. This has got lead in it that like doesn't want to make a mark, but never mind. That's it. Oh, I'm obviously pushing it. I've pushed it too hard.
Never ever seen the likes.
I can't see the line, that's the problem. That's not right, is it? Is that right?
You're getting bigger.
No, I'm all right. I'll see if I can see that. Oh, the other thing that happened today was I put my headband on and my fringe was just so long. So I said to Mr. F, please will you just trim this? Just trim it now, don't make it too short. It is what it is. It'll grow. I'm going round the biggest circle that I drew. It could be right, it could be wrong, who knows. And I'm trying to cut this in something of a, timely manner. I can't think that's a circle, but never mind.
Definitely not a circle.
Let's just have a go on this side. That's the centre there. So, oops. Oops. That's all right, that side. That side's all right. And then this is the line I think I need to follow. Yeah, wasn't so bad. You try it with Mr. F staring at you like you're doing something wrong.
I'm just imagining I'm Mr. Green and you're in a technical drawing class. It'd probably be a chalk duster winging its way towards your head by now, I would have thought.
I do not know how I survived without you. Right.
You still need to work on that sincerity thing we talked about.
Oh yeah. Right, look, I've got something like a circle. It's approximating a circle. See, in days gone past of Mr. Green, I'd have had all this done, cut. Nobody would ever have seen all the bloopers. That's fine. What's wrong with that?
It goes the right way.
It's perfect. Right, so let's see. Are either of these right? That one is there and the writing is upside down. Okay. So the writing's like that. So right. Let's cut this in half, shall we?
Is the other one right?
It's near enough.
No, I mean, is it the right way round?
No.
You've got a left and a right.
This is the right way here, and that's upside down. So let's put it over there and make this side. So I'm going to cut it in half. And let's just assume that's straight through the middle. Don't think you can go that far on. Right, so the writing is there, this way down. So this one's going to go there. This one's going to go there, that way. This has got no writing on it. Hooray! Right, this one, the writing's at the top, so it needs to go there. And I've cut it on a very wonky slant, so it doesn't really matter anyway, because the writing's going that way. So I don't see it makes too much difference now I've actually done it. Anyway, never mind. Got the writing the right way up. So yeah, I should have taken more care where I cut through the middle, but I didn't.
Sharon's got to go to pick her class up.
Ah, okay, Sharon. Thank you for joining us, though. Right, so that's there. I actually forgot to ink around it, but you can still see a little bit of ink from the original Boo Boo one. Whoever gets this can look at this page and go, yeah, I remember that. She didn't get that right. Okay, so we've got over that little dilemma, I think. Near enough, at any rate. There we go. See, I should have had all this prepped and then we'd have been fine, wouldn't we? But I didn't. Right, so let's fold that in where it's supposed to be and get back to where we were before. There, who'd know that that is actually a boo-boo? Who would know? Well, everybody that's watching this, but apart from that. So there we go, I've got that folded in. It's getting ever thicker, that hinge.
There must be some lost tribe up the Amazon that hasn't found out yet.
About the boo-boos. Right, so that's going to go there. Yes, let's just stick that on, because this is getting tedious now. Has anyone said who sent the package of goodies?
No, I don't believe.
So offer that up into there. Press it down.
Hume says, I have no Mr. F to help me with make circles. Excited to try and use my compass.
You might get on better without somebody peering at you, to be honest. I'm sure as a child I used to be able to use compasses and make circles. I'm pretty sure I was. Right, so that's there. Look, that's fine. That's grand and dandy. And then this one is going there. Let's just do a final check. Yes, everything's the right way up. Marvellous. Just a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue will do. So let's see if we can get that about the same. Yeah, I think that's about the same. Fold it over. Okay. So the last page is not going to be the slickest. I think we've already worked that out. Right, but you know, we've arrived somewhere. Like a station en route. That sort of thing. Now what I want to do is put 2 holes, one there, and put an eyelet on it. Now normally I put eyelets on simply because they look nice or whatever. This time you do actually need to put an eyelet, or a hole reinforcer will do just as well, because there will be a bit of pressure as they, you know, pull together. So let me get my hole maker. Let's see where I think I want this.
Judy said it reminds her of the corset.
Yeah, I guess so, except it's not having all the lacing up business. But, you know, it shouldn't be as troublesome as the corset. Right, that measures...
It's a quick access corset.
Yeah, indeed. 6 3/4, so that's 3 3/8. 3 3/8. So that should be halfway up, so I can make my mark. Oh, I think my pencil's running out of lead. I'm going to put it there and about there. Then I'll have a look and see what I think. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's get some eyelets out. And I think I'll use gold. Quite fancy using gold. So I'm only going to get 2 of those out, and so that will guarantee that I'll either lose one, drop one, or something will go wrong and I'll have to go back in and get another one. It's just the way of the world. Right, so let's put this hole on here. So let's move that back. To there, and then I should get the other one. Same sort of distance in from the edge. Where's my mark? There's my mark. Okay. Well, that one looks nearer there, you know. It's okay. It's a junk journal.
Rachel says hi, she didn't realise you were live today.
Hi Rachel, yeah, just alive today because it's the last day of Mr. Green, so we're waving him off. That's slightly rough. You haven't got a hammer, have you, please?
Whack whack.
A whack whack, yeah.
Indeed. What sort of...
Well, it's just, it's rough on the back of the eyelet, so I just want to whack it down a bit.
Yoga mat down on underneath that side. You won't squash the front.
Whoops, do not collapse. Thank you.
Cover your ears, people.
Oh my goodness. Right, 2 quick wraps this time, I think.
Make that fall.
Make that fall. Right, there we are. We've got eyelets in. And now I'm going to stick my butterflies on because I want to. So I'm going to put one there. And I've got a big one of those actually as well. I could put that over there. I could put it down there. I could put it anywhere. Let's be honest. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly go around those. So the collaboration between Keong and myself will take the form of pretty much the same as the collaboration she's doing with Terry, really. We are going to have, I can't remember what we decided on now, I think 24 pages. So and we're going to do 1 page a week. So that is 24 weeks. That's nearly 6 months, guys, that we will be doing this collaboration.
Janya says the hammer looks so hilarious to her.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So there, we've got that one. On this one, yeah. So every week, in turns, we will select a topic, a prompt, as you will, to use to make our page. You could have an overall theme if you want. I mean, the theme that Keong's got going now with Terry's is steampunk. Her journal's definitely going to turn out with, a big steampunk vibe running through it. I don't know whether I'll choose that or whether I'll just have 26 pages that are quite disparate things. I don't know. I do not know. But that's kind of what's going to happen. So for the next 6 months or so, one of the days at the weekend on the live, I will be doing my page. Keong will already have done it by that day, and as soon as the live's over, she'll post it. So, I can't go and look at hers and select, do what she's done. She can't look at mine and do what I've done. We've done them kind of at the same time. So just needs a little bit of glue there, a bit of gluage. So that's that. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. It should be a nice little bit of light relief, I think. Because Mr. Green's pretty full on, isn't he? So that'll be nice. The other day of the weekend, what will happen is I will be doing my Grunge Journal. Now, what I intend to do, I'm not saying this is cast in stone yet, but what I intend to do is the Grunge Journal on the other weekend day. So one day I will be doing the Keong collaboration, and the other day I'll be doing my Grunge Journal. Right? The Grunge Journal will have to have more done to it than just one outing a week. So I will try and do a live through the week at some stage, probably a Wednesday. But, you know, that's always life permitting, really, isn't it? You know, because things happen. I can't see into the future, I don't know. But if everything just sails along as normal, I'll try and do a live every Wednesday on my Grunge Journal, and then one day at the weekend also. At the same time, is the woman mad? Yes, at the same time, there will be short, like bite-sized videos of Back to Basics. And at the end of it, we will end up with a little journal that will include a lot of tips, tricks, easy ways of just getting a journal put together from start to finish, so that at the end of it you'll have something that you can say, I made this and I'm really proud of it. So that will be that. They will all be in video form, and they will all be very short. Just one thing that you can go away and do that day. So the next day when you watch the video, you've done that, you're ready for the next thing.
Jet Chocolatey Guy is lurking.
Ah.
She's on the down low.
She's on the DL.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you see the idea, that's going to go there. So you see the dragonfly's body, and that's that. Right, let's cut off some of this ribbon because that's just way too much. It's beautiful ribbon this, isn't it? It's a gorgeous colour. Right, what I need to do that I forgot to do is ink around the page. Actually, I'm just going to remove that until I get it stuck in situ. Just going to make my life a little easier. Right, let's ink around here. Take this dragonfly envelope out, would make life easier too. Yeah, so we'll have 3 things going on, so hopefully there will be something to suit you, whatever your level is, whatever your preference is, whatever. We'll have the Grunge Journal going on, one live at the weekend and hopefully one live in the week. We'll have the Back to Basics, which will be a little short video every day. And we will have the collaboration. How can I forget? The most exciting of all of them. So I've given Mr. F a pile of stuff to coffee stain for me this morning, which he's done it all. He's such a good lad. To get me started for the Grunge Journal, and that's about it. That's about as far along as I am, really. I do want to have a finished little journal for the Back to Basics, so when we start you can see what you're going to have at the end. So I'm working away on that as well. So yeah, that's my life.
Jen, you're super excited for the Grunge Journal.
Are you, John? It's funny, honestly, more of you are excited about this than I thought you would be. I thought that, I don't know what I thought. I thought that you'd just like botanical and pretty and whatever. But it turns out loads of you like grunge. And I'm just really enjoying doing grunge at the moment. I don't know why. I've never enjoyed it before. I've always found it to be quite difficult. I just couldn't get into it somehow. But doing Mr. Green and other things, that little journal, the little book of grunge that I did, I really liked that. Like doing that, I mean. So we'll just whip this off. I should really have Mr. Green open at the right page, but it doesn't matter.
Kim hopes you do binding of loose paper journals. In the Back to Basics, I presume.
Loose paper?
Yeah.
I certainly will be binding, but it'll be an easy method, but very effective, the method I always use. And I will show that in detail. I hope to show everything that I do in detail. I don't want anybody to go in and say, well, she missed out the bit about this, that or the other. I don't want that. I don't like it when channels do that. You know, they just come back and say, oh, sorry guys, you know, I've just done this or I've just done that. Well, how? We want to know. So where is this page? There it is. It's going there, next to Lorna's Whispers of Autumn. So let's put some glue on here and let's make every attempt, where's my colour? There it is, to get it the right way up. That would just be like typical, wouldn't it, if I finally went to stick the final page in and it was upside down. Oh my goodness me. I don't even want to think about it.
Anyone says that little book of Grunge was so amazing. The amount of techniques you can squeeze into one small journal.
Oh, thank you, Keon. Yeah, Tony was very pleased to have it. And, you know, she likes it, which is the main thing. I liked it. It was just a cute little thing, wasn't it, really? Right, let's get this the right way up. Yes, that way.
And Judy wants to know if you can use black pearls in a Grunge journal.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been looking at black pearls, to be honest.
She's got some in her Fiona list.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay dear for them, though, if I was you. I've seen some, not on Ali, just, you know, rounding about in craft stores that, online, should I say, that aren't expensive and I think would do the job really well. It's got a bit of glue on there. Okay. That looks nice though, doesn't it? And it opens up. And in the middle, we've got our dragonfly. Like that, which is a proper envelope, functioning envelope with 4 postcards in it for journaling. So let's get this back through here again. And up through this one. One thing I'm not awfully flush for is like black lace, crocheted lace or anything like that. So what I think I'm going to have to do is have like a dyeing session. Not that sort of dyeing, you fool.
Keon says she's got to get some distress sprays, brown, black, green.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought, what do you call them? Is she called Dina Wakely? Dilutions they're called anyway. And they're much cheaper than Timmy's. And I've got one already in a vibrant turquoise, I think it's called, and it's absolutely great. So I don't see why I'm not going to pay out for Timmy's stuff when that stuff is so much cheaper and works great. So there we are. Let's just trim these ends off. And this one. Oops, nearly got it. There we have it. That is my final offering for the final day. It's quite light, isn't it? You can't really see it. So light you can't, it's bouncing back at you. I hope you can see that. It's very, very light. There we are. Anyway, that's today. Yeah, if you could, because it's impossible to see. That's quite a nice page, that. I made a bit of a meal out of it. Yeah, that's better. Made a bit of a meal out of it with my boo-boos. There you go. You can see that more clearly now. And I hope you like it. And that, ladies and gents, is Mr. Green number 2 done. He is done. Look at that. Look at all that goodness. It does squeeze up a little bit. Squeezes up to that. There. Yeah, he's got a bit of a gator mouth, but I love him. I love him for that. His spine remained intact because he's in better nick than the first one that I did, actually. But his spine remained intact, and every single page is covered in loveliness. Just look at that page. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. Oh. I just have nice memories of doing all this. It's lovely. Oh, that grunge page. The guy with his head in a frame. This lovely chapter 1. This one that drives people potty. It really is, drove me potty too, getting it. So, yeah, like that and like that. That's it. And the trick is, if you've got plain paper on one side, you've got a design on the other. That's the trick. And then you won't have two next to each other. So that folds in, that folds over, that folds down, that folds in.
Easy as that.
Did my head in, didn't it, doing that one? So there you go. That's him. Now, Mr. Green, this exact thing will be up. In fact, I think he is up on eBay at the moment. It's eBay UK, but you will be able to search for him from the States. The title that he's listed by is Miss Paintalot, September 2021 Daily, Mr. Grunge Journal. But if you put Miss Paintalot in, nothing else is going to come up because nobody else has put Miss Paintalot in. So, but if you want to know, Mr. Green, if you want to know the number, the item number, so you can go search for it. Have you got a pen? Has everybody got a pen? It's 1150 1995 3713. I'll just repeat that. The item number is 1150 1995 3713. So if you put that in, it'll take you straight to Mr. Green. Or you can put any of these in and I'm sure you'll get there. If you put Miss Paintalot into the search bar, I'm quite sure it'll take you there. And he's now on there. He's now up for auction. And the starting bid was £75, which I hope you all think is quite reasonable for the amount of work in him. So there he is. He can be yours. We do ship internationally. We use UPS because we have the most success with them. And I could insure this, for a lot of money, but it wouldn't bring Mr. Green back, would it? So I'm trying to, by using UPS, I'm trying to minimise the risk. And we've had good service with them up until now. So there we have it. There he is. So the other things I'll just run through with you again. Kyung and myself are going to do a collaboration whereby each week one of us will pick the prompt, next week the other will pick the prompt. I'll do mine one of the days on the weekend as a live, and then after the live Kyung will release hers, so you'll have watched mine, then you can go and watch Kyung's and see what she made with the prompt. The other thing I'm going to be doing, one of the other things I'm going to be doing is a Grunge Journal. And I will do it hopefully as a live on a Wednesday and a live the other weekend day that I'm not doing the Kyung collab. So one of the days at the weekend and hopefully live on a Wednesday. The other thing that will be rumbling along in the background is the Back to Basics series, which really will be a back to basics. I'll go through everything that I can possibly think of with you. All the things that I wanted to know when I started off, like what's a signature? Just things like that. How to cut your paper. Where, do you remember when we made all the templates for our tags, how useful they are. Just things like that. Things, bite-sized pieces, so people can watch the video, then go away and do whatever it is that I've shown them, and then come back the next day and they'll get the next bite-sized piece. And before you know it, they'll have a little journal, a bound journal in a cover that they can say, I made this from start to finish. And I think they'll be proud. I hope so anyway. So there we go. That's Mr. Green, done, dusted. That's me, done and dusted. I'm sorry today was a bit of a muddly one, wasn't it really? But you know, we got there in the end, I think.
Kim would like to know what your favourite page is now you're finished.
I like the one with all the corner flips on and your love letters. I love that page, that Edith page. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like that one. Well, they're flips. Do they flip out? They do, don't they? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, with the little stamps on them. Yeah, that's a nice page. How could it not be? It's Edith. I don't know. Actually, I mean, this was washi, and it is so simple. The simplest page, I'm sure, in the book. But I really love it, and I think it might be because this is blush. It's just a light blush colour, and so is this washi. And, you know, you've got the green, you've got the green. I could not have chosen better. If you let me loose in a city of washi, I could not have selected better. And it's just, that's it. It's easy to put in any journal. Yeah, look at all the journaling it provides. So yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah, I like the newsprint one. Yeah, this one I'm particularly fond of, with all these Rita Donnelly flaps here for journaling. And she's so pretty. And I really like the embossed line, you know, in the middle of a headdress and whatever. I like that. So yeah, I like that. That's a useful thing for a journal again. This is pretty. This is a pretty page. Doilies again. Yeah, the giant cards, I find that quite amusing. I still find it quite amusing, and I just love the way we made a little book out of it. So you've got journaling on the back because you can easily write on that. But this is all crinkled up and it's gorgeous. It's got a real texture to it. So yeah, and I set everybody else off looking for that stamp, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. That we've already covered. That is not my favourite page because it did my head in. That's pretty. Yeah, that's funny. That amuses me. And I like this grunge page because I like the sort of metal background we managed to create. This ink is called Rusty Hinge for anybody looking for that orangey colour. That chapter one with the bunny band, as Nancy called it. Yeah, I like that much better now. That's called a bunny band because it amuses me. This, no, it's not my favourite page, but it is. Yeah, I'm seeing on the group people who have done it in much nicer colours, and it does look much better. Mine's very bright and in your face. Ah, this, yeah, I like this one. I like it a lot. Yeah, Jania was on the group last night saying she'd put too much ink on. Well, the thing about tea bag paper is, yeah, I like the framers tape, just tone down it. The thing about tea bag paper is it's meant to be strong when it's wet. If you think about its function in life as a tea bag, it's got to be strong when it's wet. So you can just keep adding water to it, keep blotting it off, and eventually you'll get rid of some of that ink that you thought was too much. I quite like it when there's a fair bit on it. I mean, I really like this bit here, for example. But yeah, I like that. That's one of my favourites, definitely. The monotone, no, monochrome, no. I like the idea of it, but it's not my favourite. Yeah, the corner gusseted pockets, they are useful. They're a useful thing to know how to make. And I like this autumn kit as well. It was nice. This I love because I absolutely love shabby chic, as you know. I love these pearls and the lace and this cracked painted background. That has got to be explored further in the Grunge Journal, definitely. The crackle that I used was weathered wood, Deco Art weathered wood, and it worked well. So yeah, that's going to have another outing in the Grunge Journal. And pearls, I mean, come on. This one with the envelope and the Artie Mays kit. Artie Mays does wonderful kits. This one, I like this one. It's clean and simple, straightforward, but I just like it. Nice kit. Journal boat, really nice. Next we've got the sewing page. Yeah, that's got to be one of my favourites. I love these giant scissor charms. And I really like this little thread thing with a seam binding on. And the organza. I just like it. And the fact that we made tags out of fabric. It's brilliant. I'm not brilliant, I'm not saying that. And the little scissor charms. Then this little trifold, also useful. We only stuck it down around 3 sides, so we made a little booklet to go in it. Lots of journaling, very useful. And page 1, the shabby chic one. Well, you know, you can't get past shabby chic. It's lovely, and I love that tag. So sparkly. So, yeah, and lace and pearls and flat-back roses. Yeah, it's lovely. So altogether, I like it. I think we've done quite well with this one. That's Keong's Traveller's paper with beautiful lace and pearls. Really useful envelope, that, just to have. It's a gusseted envelope, isn't it? Yeah. Useful thing to have just inside your journal, so you can shove things in and then you can maybe sort them out later, or never if you're me. And there's only that page, but whoever gets it might want to write on that, you know, what it is, where it is, when they got it, etc, etc. But that is the only uncovered thing in the whole thing. At the back we made our whatever you call this, ephemera folder. Let me just tuck that over there because it's just been a pain. There you go. Yeah, so we've got loads and loads and loads of ephemera in there. Some with charms, some tiny little tags. I mean, they're so cute. And they've got charms attached to them. They're on bulb pins, so you just unhitch your wagon, and off you go, stick it in a journal. Lovely. Ah, and this. Yeah. This is one of my favourites. Once again, one of the easier ones. But I love that collage. I love that kit, actually, Lorna. It's beautiful. And this, I mean, you know, a floral image on top of a dictionary. In my world, it doesn't get much better than that. So we made that into a floating pocket, and we made one for this side after we'd done the collage. Oh, this one's funny. Yeah, I think this one's quite fun, really. I love the big test tubes. And this guy, I'm just tickled at the fact he's actually managed to get his head out of the frame and come back there. And you open that up and it's got journaling in. It's on craft. Light bulb. Ah, I have an idea. And I stabbed the number 5 upside down, and it tickles me that it's upside down, and some numbers down there. But lots of journaling in there. I like the fact that the light bulb sort of says, I have an idea, and then you open it up and you've got this journaling that you can write down what your idea is before you forget it, because if you're like me, you definitely won't remember it. So, yeah, I don't know, in a way, they're all my babies. How can I choose one above the other? I don't know. I don't know, there's something quite nice about all of them, I suppose. I think that is a fun page. And there's today's page. And I think it's all right. I quite like it. I like the idea of these flapping out. And I love that big butterfly dragonfly envelope. I think Lorna's been so clever there with that. There you go, guys. Mr. Green is over. Right, should you wish to purchase them, that's the details. I'll leave them there for you whilst we go off. I couldn't have done this without you. I really couldn't have done it without you. Without your support, with the lovely messages that you leave me on YouTube, the thumbs up that you give me, the lovely photographs in the group of pages that you've made yourself. It's a two-way street, and you more than give back to me, more than I give you, just in the pure delight of seeing what you've done. So thank you very, very much. I am definitely having tomorrow off, and I'll see you on Saturday as per usual, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when we will have another live and start some more projects. So see you then, guys. If you're bidding for Mr. Green, I hope you're lucky, and behave yourselves till Saturday. Bye.
Bye. Be safe, be happy. See you next month.
Oh, next month.